Good morning students, welcome back to our series on Indian aesthetics. This is chapter number 2 where we are going to continue our discussion on this subject. In the previous video, we saw that what is the introduction and origin of Natyasastra, and we talked about the 3 important texts. If you have not watched that video, kindly check it out. Alright, so in this video and upcoming videos, we will be discussing the important text Natyasastra by Bharatmuni. It is often said that Bharatmuni is the founder of science and music and you can say science of arts, dramatic compositions. All right, so there will be some Sanskrit words that you may have to remember as you go on preparing this subject, and all these Sanskrit words are important. Make sure that you write down everything in your notes so that you don't have to rewatch these videos and you have less time for revising these topics. Okay, but before beginning this, I want you to inform that if you are preparing for English literature competitive exams like GATE, NET, SET, then you can simply check out our smart study material along with what all are the services we are providing to English literature competitive exam aspirants. We will be providing you the complete guidance and how to approach all these examinations. Do visit limitlessliterature.com to know more about our books and courses. And now, without any further ado, let's begin with this video. The beginning of dramatic literature began with Rig Veda. Yes, Rig Veda has 10 books and it contains a lot of hymns dedicated to various deities, gods. So after Rig Veda came the Natyashastra's Bharatmuni, which is sort of encyclopedia on Sanskrit dramatology. Okay, so in the previous video we talked that people were unhappy because there were a lot of demons, rakshas, danavs who were torturing the people at that period of time, and all the kings of leaders of all the kingdoms went to God Brahma to request to find solution to this problem. So all these things are written in the first chapter of Natyasastra. Alright, so all the kings gathered around under the leadership of Indra. Yes, Indra was the leader at that time who went to the God Brahma and to figure out the solution how to make the people moral and ethical. Also, they demanded to introduce something that will appeal to the emotions, that will appeal to the senses, eyes, okay, that can make happy. So Lord Brahma, listening to this, introduced the 5th Veda. Yes, there are 4 Vedas in Hinduism: Rig Veda, Sam Veda, Yajur Veda, Athar Veda. So now 5th Veda was introduced, named as Natya Veda. And this Natya Veda or Natya Veda took elements from earlier 4 Vedas, you can say. Pathya, dialogue, was taken from Rig Veda. Gita, that is music, from Sam Veda. Abhinaya, acting, taken from Yajur Veda. Rasa, emotions, or you can say sentiments, taken from Athar Veda. Earlier lower caste people were also not allowed to read these 4 Vedas. So some people even say that Lord Brahma introduced this 5th Veda called Natya Veda just because everyone can have access to ethical values and moral and principles. Alright, so the first 2 plays that were staged on the flag ceremony of Indra were Amrita Mantha and Tripurda. Alright, so remember these 2 points. They can ask you in the examination that which were the 2 plays that were staged during the flag ceremony of Indra. It was the Treta Yuga when all the kings under the guidance of leadership of Indra went to God Brahma. That was Treta Yuga at that period of time. Alright, and yes, as I told you that the 5th Veda is Natya Veda, and this Natya Veda made on to create Natyasastra by Bharatmuni. So you can say the 5th Veda can be Natyasastra, but it is not so, but it is just compared with the 5th Veda. Sometimes it is known as the 5th Veda, Natyashastra by Bharatmuni. Okay, so you have to remember all these points. 3 more terms you have to remember: Rupaka, Uparupaka and Natya. Rupaka means major dramas and it is further classified into 10 classes. Uparupaka is also known as minor dramas and further classified into 14 classes. Natya is the wider term used for drama. Okay, you can say that Rupaka, Natya, Abhinaya, all these are the same name, substitution words, synonyms for the word drama in English language. Okay, Roop means portrayal. Yes, portrayal means drama. In Hindi we say iska roop acha hai, its portrayal is good. Okay, from here we got the term roopka, that is drama. There are in total 10 types of drama as just we have seen in the slide. Okay, so and one of them is Veethi, that is also known as Roadshows. Okay, so during the election times, we may have seen the workers of Aam Aadmi Party and BJP doing the road shows. So that is Veethi. Alright, so we don't have to remember all the types of Roopka. Okay, that is not important from UGC-NET perspective or any other competitive gate perspective. Alright, but the important thing you have to remember the 3 points: Vastu, that is also known as plot; Neta, that is known as hero; third one is Rasa, that is known as emotions and sentiments. So everything is written down in the Natyasastra by Bharatmuni. In Natyasastra, we also have dedicated chapters on how the competition different between the dramatic teams, actors should be conducted, how the judges should give the score. Everything is written down in the Natyasastra. What can be the qualification of the judge, and even if a team or actor wins the competition, okay, so what prizes, rewards, or gift you should be giving to the actor, okay, to encourage them to make more such good dramas. All right, so in the same book we have a lot of praises of the gods and deities, and we also know that Brahma is recognized as the originator of drama, whereas Mahesh, you can say Lord Shiva, is originator of dance. Shiv Bhagwan, you can say Mahesh, you can say Nataraj. Yes, according to Hindu scriptures, Nataraj is the greatest dancer of all time. All the actors before performing any act in a drama, they just go and bow and give the flowers to the Lord Nataraj. So Lord Nataraj is sort of Lord Shiva. All right, so Lord Shiva has also consideration, like he used to dance. Okay, so he is a originator. Tandav, you know Tandav. So the Tandav was first performed by the by the student of Lord Shiv. His name was Tandu. Okay, so and the name Tandu, it became Tandav. So Tandu was the disciple of God Shiv, and the female dance form is known as Lasya. This is a form taught by Parvati, the wife of Shiva. So they are the originator of dance. All right, so coming back to our discussion on drama, there are some qualities of Sanskrit drama. In Sanskrit drama, we do not have tragedies. We only have love, like mixing of love, sorrows. Okay, love is the main theme of Sanskrit dramas, and there are two languages that are generally used in these dramas: Sanskrit and Prakriti. Sanskrit is the language used by heroes, kings, Brahmins, whereas when there are characters in a drama that are common man, then the language Prakriti is used for common people. And all these plays starts with prayers. Yes, the Sanskrit word for prayer is Nandi. So all the plays begin with Nandi. Alright, so in the beginning we also discussed the another name for drama is Abhinay. So according to Natyashastra, Abhinay means communication with the audience. So it happens in 4 stages. The first is body movement known as Angika Abhinay. It includes use of head, chest, nose, lips, cheeks, chin, body movements that you use these things to communicate with the audience. The next one is through speech. Of course, that is quite normal, using speech, dialogues, and addressing directly to the audience. That is known as Vachika Abhinaya. Here we study vowels, consonants, different location in mouths. Okay. Next one is Aharya Abhinaya. This communication with audience is done by costume, makeups, ornaments, stage decoration. Of course, costume matters. Costume also speaks. You cannot make a king wear the ragged or dirty clothes. Just looking at the clothes, we can learn what the character has to communicate with us. Alright, so that is the third form. The fourth one is the largest one, is the greatest one, and that is Satvika Abhinaya. It is sort of acting when the actor gets into the role and express his feeling through his action, lips. He trembles his body. He gets very much dedicated in his role, that you can see him crying on the stage. So he gets into the role. It is the greatest form when an actor gets into the role and then he goes on making that character alive. So that is the fourth greatest greatest form through which the actor communicate with the audience. At last, as we know, it is the greatest and the first book on arts. Bharatmuni has even talked more about minute detail. So you see how to sunrise, sunset, rainfall, different seasons, how to portray all these on the stage. That is also a form of art, and that is known as Chitra Abhinaya. Alright, so these are the few terms that you have to remember from the first chapter of Natyasastra. Of course, we are going to discuss Natyashastra because it is a big book. Okay, so we are going to discuss this book in our further videos. Alright, and yes, if you want us to guide up for your competitive exams, get in touch with us on our WhatsApp number. I will see you soon in the next video. That's it for this. I will see you soon. Thank you.